What a gorgeous day in April. Wildflowers are starting to pop and warm weather's taking hold. Just beautiful. Anyway, in the book of Luke, there's a contrast in chapter 18 and 19. Well, at least there is for me. And probably it's pretty clear throughout the book. Particularly in regard to what it means to follow Jesus, follow him into the kingdom that he's establishing. And it's the two different people that are contrasted. Chapter 18, it's the rich young ruler, and chapter 19, it's Zaccheus, that wee little man that we make Sunday school songs out of. And there's a lot to kind of think through there, and I'm gonna spend some time doing that as I look at the whole of the book of Luke and what it means to follow Christ and join him in the kingdom that he's establishing, and what that all looks like and means. But for those two individuals, like I said, there's a lot that I could say about it, but what I see pretty clearly is with Zaccheus, he jumps in all the way. And you could see that by his actions and his generosity and his enthusiasm. And Jesus doesn't even, kind of probe him or even put him on the spot to make any of those decisions. He just does it. But, with the rich young ruler, we see him, even asking Jesus, coming to him, which is a good thing on his part, if I'm contrasting and kind of comparing. So there you got that. He at least approached Jesus, but he says, what does it take to inherit eternal life? And Jesus goes through a list of things, and there's, like I said, there's a lot to kind of think through in regard to that, and I've got a lot of questions about how Jesus answered that, but I know at least this is true as I think about those two individuals, and then I think about all the other individuals Jesus interacts with in the book of Luke, is he catches them on their level, and he's doing the deep heart work of kind of reaching in and helping expose their motivations. The titmouse. Oh, they're having a good time up there. Spring is in the air. So beautiful. And he does that clearly with each of them. He doesn't have to do so much of that heart exposing with Zaccheus. Zaccheus, like I said, kind of just jumps in with both feet. And it's just refreshing to hear that kind of commitment. But for the rich young ruler, Jesus knows, and he's clearly exposing the man to the fact that there's things that are holding him back from jumping in and following Jesus and being a part of his kingdom. Rich young ruler wants to have his cake and eat it too. He wants his kingdom as well as Jesus' kingdom, or at least he wants to contemplate seeing if he can have both. And just such an interesting, like I said, contrast and comparison between the two men. And that's what I love about the book of Luke and the Gospels, particularly Luke, since I'm spending so much time in here, is you know, Luke's writing to a guy named Theophilus, and he's trying to give him assurance for his faith. You know, I can't remember the words he uses in chapter 1 in regard to his faith, and just trying to nail some things down and trying to encourage him in his faith. And this is one of the ways that Paul has chosen to do that. Make it real clear what the issues are, what's at stake, and what Jesus brings to the table, and all within the context of relationships and how Jesus has interacted with people that he comes in contact with. And it's in every story. He's calling people to follow him. And I'm just pointing out those two individuals, but it's all through the book. And Luke wants to encourage his friend in this regard. Anyway, there you go. Something to ponder and think about. It's for all of us. There could be all kinds of implications and applications for that. And I'll leave that to you. I'm at Abraham Lincoln National Park, I think is what it's called. And just a little trail here that's taking a break. And just a nice place over here to pull over and eat my lunch. And take a couple minutes to walk on the trail. Most of what I'm seeing, and maybe you've seen it in the video, I'll point them out to you right now. The May apples that are coming out. Soon they will have little buds underneath them. They'll turn into flowers. So if you're out and about, take a look underneath the leaf. Maybe in another week or two, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm not exactly sure. And spy that out. Just a hidden little blessing there that you wouldn't know about unless you move that leaf. You can kind of see it from the side. It's not entirely hidden, but to enjoy it, you have to look underneath, because the flower is pointing toward the ground. And to be able to enjoy the inside of the flower, you have to kind of work your way underneath there. So anyway, out here, enjoying this wonderful weather. I'm going to end my break and end this video. Take care, y'all. Bye.